Fam over.
Fam, what's popping? What's popping? I know I ain't seen y'all in a minute. It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. Appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, stopping by, whatever you're doing. I appreciate everyone. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. It's crazy out here right now, y'all. Politics going crazy. Trump trying to slap them tariffs on. He said them tariffs go take place at midnight. He got Canada mad as hell. Everybody else mad. They talking about they cutting off our electricity and all this. I guess they be, man, it's crazy out here, y'all. But I low-key think, you know what I'm saying, the tariffs might be a good thing. I thought it was a good thing, you know, because, you know, it'll force them to bring jobs over here to America and everything. And of course, everybody been eating off us forever. So, shit, it's time for us to eat, man. Switch the game up. And if anything ever happened and everything, we need to be dependent on ourselves, anything. Anyway, we don't need to be having to go through another country to get some shit over here, some goods that we need to survive. Salute to everybody in the building, though. Buddha, what up? Shoes, ATX, Divine, what's up? We gonna get into this content, y'all. We gonna get into it. I ain't gonna even hold y'all up. Let's get straight to it.
Why don't you wear a suit? Why don't you wear a suit? You're the highest level in this country's office, and you refuse to wear a suit. Just want to see if you own a suit?
Yeah, you have problems.
A lot of Americans have problems with you not
Really?
respecting.
I don't have such. I will wear a costume after this war will finish. Yes, maybe one. Maybe something like yours. Yes. Maybe something better. I don't know. We will see. Maybe something cheaper.
This man is fighting for his country. A sovereign nation got invaded. His people were dying. And this motherfucker talks about him wearing a suit. I hate this fucking country. I've never in my life felt like I do right now. I don't give a fuck what he wears. This man,
right, I understand,
has been respectful to every leader in the world. Everybody.
Hey, I did think they was treating my man kind of, you know, kind of crazy and everything, you know what I'm saying? And I seen a lot of his memes and everything, and he don't come off to me as, you know, like he just, you know, like he's saying, like he going through a lot right now. And I know Ukraine is the spot. Ain't that where like they sent all the Nazis and everything and all that stuff? I think so, or whatever. But regardless of all that, like all the interviews and everything, all the content I seen on Zelensky, like he always was cool and everything. I did think like they was kind of harsh on him when he was in the White House. That shit was crazy. They down there, Trump told his ass like, man, basically told him get the fuck out.
And you clowns want to fucking do that shit to him when he comes over here. And then talk to him like shit and kick him out of the White House. You fucking disgraceful son of a bitches. Man, I just want to be next to Zelensky right now. I wish I could talk to him. Forgive us.
Hey, and then another thing, when Zelensky was talking to them, And they was talking about when they said something like, yeah, we didn't send you, like, they said all this money. And Zelensky was like, I didn't get all that. Like, so that made me think, you know what I'm saying? Like, we sending all this paper over there, supposedly, you know, Biden was sending all this money. And Zelensky saying, like, yeah, y'all sent something, but like what y'all saying y'all sent, I ain't get all that. I think they was trying to cut him off before he got to talking too damn much or something, or what, but that's crazy. But regardless, like all this extra shit, like we shouldn't even have our nose and nobody else business anyway, man. We need to get what are we doing sending all this money everywhere else and everything? We need to get ourselves together over here. Salute to everybody in the building too, man. It's good seeing all y'all. I missed y'all. Baby Case, VV, Christy, Lauren, Jessica, what up, y'all?
God damn, man. I can't. Sorry, y'all. I can't believe what I just witnessed in our White House.
But you wanna know the craziest part?
And then I did see that. I did see the content with Zelensky being an actor. He was dressing up, like cross-dressing and everything. So yeah, that's all crazy and everything. I know it's all a money grab. It's all a money grab for sure, but we need to just keep our nose out of everybody else's business.
Because my mom bathes me and my brothers all together. And out of nowhere, I locked up, and then my dad was calling my name, and I started going to the slow thing, and he said, "Stop playing with me." And I then I started to act. I ain't gonna lie, I started to act slow. And then as soon as he said that, we was speeding all the way, running lights, going to the hospital. And then next thing you know, I was seizing on the table. They said, "No, we gonna have to go in his brain tonight." Ever since then, I had 13 brain surgeries, and that's how many times my personality has changed. And that's something that you don't hear from a terminally ill child. They had 5 months to live. I'm gonna keep on going until my gas tanks run out. And that's when God calls you home. You never know when God's gonna call you home. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my dad. I know he's pretty proud of me, and I'm pretty proud of him too. And I'd like to thank President Trump, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today.
Hey, that little young man right there is very well spoken. He's a young guy. He's younger, I think like in his teens or something. I don't know, but very well spoken. Like just listening to him and everything. Y'all should have seen how everybody was like the Democrats crazy. Did y'all watch that like little conference they had yesterday or whatever with Trump talking, and the Democrats was holding up signs and like damn near did like a little protest against Trump, and like what the fuck is going on with our country? Like and I know politics is all bullshit. Both sides, both wings is all on bullshit. You know, I understand that, but like for the sake of the people, don't you think they would try to make it look good? Like, all right, we in here. Like y'all came to the motherfucking conference. Y'all couldn't like just make it look good. Like, yeah, we all supporting each other. We got to come together for the country, for the bigger picture and everything. Like, I don't like the Democrats. Like, what the fuck? It seems like them. I don't know, man. That might just be me, y'all. Let me keep it going. I don't even want to get into this debate.
Democrats tonight were so pathetic, they couldn't even stand for Laken Riley's family. Jocelyn Nungary, his mother, a slain officer's wife, Stephanie Diller. They couldn't even stand for a beautiful 13-year-old cancer survivor who dreams of being a police officer and tonight became a Secret Service agent, DJ Daniel. He said, "This is my 5th time at a joint address from President Trump. And sadly, there is nothing this president could do or say that would make these Democrats stand and cheer. This has now become a party of rage and hate, a radicalized party reduced to a collective temper tantrum, sitting on their hands, doing nothing for the American people. But tonight, this is also a defeated party. No solutions, no coherent message, no plan for the future, simply reduced to political stunts and smears and outright lies."
Shit,
Once
crazy.
again, I look at the
Hey, and then like Trump having that young man, he made him a junior Secret Service agent or whatever. Y'all know that was all marketing. Of course, that was all marketing and planned and everything. Y'all know that, you know what I'm saying? The show to send that message and sympathy out to the American people, and you know it worked. Because when I seen that, I'm like, oh man, that's good. You know, I felt, you know, like that's a good thing Trump did, made him a junior. You know, but believe me, bottom line, it's all for marketing, and I understand that. sure y'all do too.
Democrats in front of me, and I realize there is absolutely nothing I can say to make them happy or to make them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing I can do. I could find a cure to the most devastating disease, and these people sitting right here will not clap, will not stand, and certainly will not cheer for these astronomical achievements. They won't do it, no matter what. Five times I've been up here. It's very sad, and it just shouldn't be this way.
So let me ask you something.
That's so disrespectful, and that's sending a message to our country right there. Like, come on now. Like, he is the president. He got voted in. He's the president right now. And regardless of how you feel about him, like, that's just me. Like, regardless of how I felt about other presidents and didn't like them and all this type of shit and everything, whatever, I still will respect them. If I seen them, hey, Mr. President or whatever, I stand up and everything. I'm gonna respect them and everything. The Democrats can't even show no respect. They was holding up signs and everything. And this was like a house conference meeting on live. And I mean, you know, like, come on now. Y'all look like y'all sour. The Democrats sour face right now. They so mad right now with Elon finding all this money and everything. Super sour face. Salute to everybody in the building, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me, y'all. Keep the algorithm jumping. Angela, the dollar boss lady in the building. I ain't seen y'all in a minute, man. I've been busy, y'all. Life been lifing. Been traveling. I jumped on a plane, faced my fears. I sure did. And it was scary, too. It was some turbulence and everything, but I'm still here. I'm back. It's time to turn up. Keep this content going, man. I appreciate all y'all. It's good seeing y'all. Let's keep it going.
How in the world are we having wildfires, hundreds of acres of wildfires in March in South Carolina? And don't you dare come on here telling me it's normal and it always happens. As far as I'm concerned, and I live here, we never have wildfires here. And it's not even hot. But I was talking about how weird the sun was earlier, and I even showed you how someone got completely burnt because of the sun. But it's unrelated completely. But even crazier, there's literally 200 separate fires going around South Carolina right now just today. Starting right here, where it starts in Carolina Forest. It seems like wildfires are becoming increasingly prevalent to places that normally don't get wildfires. Yes, we don't usually get wildfires here in South Carolina, especially not by the beach. I mean, y'all, this is freaking insane. When I first saw this picture, I thought it was California. I thought it was LA still going on. Which, by the way, I think it is. Did I tell you none of the fires are contained at all? None? So yeah, pretty crazy stuff.
Man, y'all tell me it's still fires going on in LA, y'all. Chat, is it still fires going on in LA? I know they still not saying that shit ain't like, come on now. That's crazy. And then fires in South Carolina with all the stuff that happened, hurricanes hit over there, then all that. Remember, it was cold as hell, snowing and everything, and now it's fires. And then I seen some videos they said in Tennessee too. Like, yeah, Sindel, yup. I seen those videos too. Like, so that's crazy. Salute to Sabrina. Appreciate you first time catching your live.
I wonder why this would be happening. No idea.
New details tonight on plans to turn Myrtle Beach into Meta Beach. It's all part of making the city a smart city using new advanced technology.
Oh, well, that explains why it's fires over there in South Carolina then. They trying to turn it into a smart beach and smart city. So it makes sense to set it on fire so we can rebuild this motherfucker. Damn. We figured that out real quick. Allegedly. Let me say allegedly.
Espinosa joins us live from downtown Myrtle Beach tonight, and Alley city staff are actually calling this the fourth industrial revolution. Talk about the ultimate upgrade. So what does that mean for us here in Myrtle Beach?
Rachel, the overall goal is to improve our quality of life here in Myrtle Beach, and city staff say they're working to do that through new technology, and it's all starting right here in downtown Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach. It's the second fastest growing city in the entire country. From its 60-mile beach to hosting one of the biggest country music festivals, Myrtle Beach is no doubt an area that has a lot to offer, and plans to bring it to the next level are ahead.
What we're looking to do, or what we're trying to do here, is create an urban environment where technology can help us improve our experiences, whether it's the services you receive from your local government, the experiences you have as a tourist in our town or a visitor in our town, but also, you know, how we conduct business with our businesses.
Myrtle Beach Chief Innovation Officer Howard Waldy IV says he's been working to make Myrtle Beach a smart city since March of 2022. They're teaming up with Jennifer Hotai, co-founder of Osverse and Grand Strand Web3 Guild. Their teams are wanting to make the city more advanced to improve the quality of life for you and your family and any Myrtle Beach visitors.
There should be, you know, a virtual 3D room that you can go and experience and be able to interact, you know, see the menus in 3D, be able to go and experience the history of, you know, this of South Carolina, etc., go and have interactive experiences. I think that is something this you know, whole state in general is lacking, but especially Myrtle Beach.
Y'all, this is not no coincidence. Ain't that crazy? Like Sam Moore just said, salute to Sam Moore in the chat. All the slated smart cities have all burned. That's crazy. All the started smart cities. Feel me?
It really should, they pop out a lot more.
Through more advanced tourism attractions and safety measures like acoustic detection systems, which can detect the sound of gunshots, which have already been approved, the city of Myrtle Beach is working to keep up with what's ahead.
Cell phones. Back in the 80s and the 90s, right, you had the original telephone. Some people had that phone in the briefcase, and now we all carry around these mobile devices that are smaller, but they're essentially computers at our fingertips. Smart cities technology is no different. It's just the next phase of technological evolution.
And right here behind me, the city is hosting an event called Fast Fest, where they're providing free information about smart cities to the community. This event goes until 6 o'clock tonight.
That's crazy, y'all. Like, this is not no.
Not too many people are talking about what.
It's definitely not no coincidence. But let's keep it going. We know what's up.
What just took place in Chile, y'all, and what you're looking at here is basically the whole country except for 2 regions have lost power. 8 to 19 million people currently have no power in Chile. Nothing is working. Cell phones, internet service, nothing is currently working in Chile. And y'all see that dichotomy again with the cold and the chili and the snow and the ice. Y'all see this? How do 19 million people lose power? How is that possible? You can also see that the train station, right, because the train stopped working as well, and now people are getting out and walking up the escalators because the escalators are also not working. The government has declared a state of emergency, and they have no idea where the start of this loss of power is coming from. They're speculating that it's the capital city of Santiago. So y'all remember the light flickering things that were going on earlier this year and last year? People were also stating in the comments that this was happening before the power went out as well. So whatever was happening over here is also happening in other places. It's like it's going around the world, y'all. Y'all see what I'm saying? And once again, they declared a state of emergency because they don't know what the cause of this was. Y'all see the shifts happening all over the world, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
Yeah, it's so crazy out here. And I see my boy Conscious Juice. He still ain't fixed his mic. His shit still loud. I know you be watching this, Conscious Juice. I know you be watching this, fam. Fam, just turn your mic down a little bit and move your lips back a little bit, man. Get your mouth off the microphone and scoot back a little bit and turn it down just a little bit. And it'll be all good, fam. It'll be loud. Salute to everybody. Appreciate that super sticker. Sindhu. Salute to Sindhu. That's my girl from Northern Michigan, from the hometown. DJ in the building. What up, DJ? Go keep it going. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me, y'all. It's crazy out here with everything. Like, I feel like something to happen. We might fuck around and have a blackout. Everything might go out. Technology, electronics, everything. And if that happened, like, It's gonna be crazy. I hope we don't see that. But the way things is going and how it's looking, you know what I'm saying? Trump slapped the tariffs at midnight. They said the tariffs supposed to be taking place. And y'all see my man in Canada, they president like, man, fuck that. Y'all slap these tariffs on us. Y'all go feel it. We finna start beefing. We go turn y'all electricity off, all type of stuff. So we don't know, man. It might get crazy out here, but stay positive, y'all. Stay on wave. For real. They're trying to create all these smart cities and everything. And then I seen somebody in chat say they down in South Carolina right now. I think it was Jessica. And she said they spraying stuff in the air and killing their vegetation. And I bet that's probably exactly what they're doing because they prepping to get ready for the smart cities and the smart beach and everything. They want it all controlled. So they probably want to control the food source and everything. They want all that shit contained and controlled. Allegedly. You did. Let's keep it going, y'all. I know I've been talking a lot, but I missed y'all. And I talk a lot anyway, so fuck it.
Concept for prison reform where criminals would have the choice to choose between spending tens of years behind bars or instead opt to have AI artificial memories implanted into their brain. The idea is to treat criminals like patients and permanently change their brain chemistry by implanting these artificial memories so that when they re-enter society, they are a new and completely reformed person who mentally cannot commit any more crimes. The way that it works is that depending on the severity of the crime, AI would design these false memories to be implanted that would make the person more empathetic or in some circumstances make them physically and emotionally feel the pain of their victims and their victims' families. Even though this process only takes about 7 minutes, to the subject, it would feel like it had been years. Last year, the United States government spent $8.7 billion of taxpayer money on the prison system. This whole process would cut that spend significantly, and we could use that extra money on healthcare, education, and other technology advancements. Not to mention, you would have a whole new group of rehabilitated.
Man, did y'all just see that? What? See, that's gonna be that Neuralink play with the prisoners. They probably go roll that Neuralink off, that brain chip, the chip they trying to put in everybody, the little Elon Neuralink or whatever. That's what they try to put a play together to roll it out with the prisoners. Like, hey man, we got a little thing going on. We can put this Neuralink in your head, you know what I'm saying? You can do your time in a matter of minutes, but we gonna stick this thing in your brain and it's gonna change the way you're thinking and everything. It's a Neuralink and everything, but you ain't gotta go to prison for 10, 15 years. You just gonna go for about 25 minutes. We gonna put this in. You all right, then you out. You back in society. I guess if that's how it works, but man, that'd be crazy. And then Elon tied in with Trump now. They might make it a requirement. Like, yeah, we're gonna start giving all the prisoners Neuralinks. You see Trump say all the people who killed cops or whatever like that, he giving them the death penalty. And he said if you've been like you went to prison and you've been out of prison for like over 12 years and everything, they can automatically expunge your record and all this. So it's been crazy, y'all. There's a lot of shit going on. Too much shit.
Brace yourself for the disturbing truth. The Department of Health and Human Services, HHS, conducted a vetting process so flawed that they've approved the transfer of innocent children to an adult male who openly provided the address of a strip club as his residence.
So you became aware that you got 329 children that are sent to the same address. Who else knew about that?
The entire executive leadership at Health and Human Services knew about it, as well as the Office of Inspector General and the HSI.
But they continued to send children because we know the numbers went up even after I had reported this to the leadership. I remember this particular one. I had stayed up all night putting this PowerPoint together to make sure that, I had put together all of the evidence, that it was in one package and that leadership could then, make a decision based on all of the data that was put together in the one PowerPoint.
So we're additional.
Y'all see how there's some bullshit right here? Because this lady right here, like, yeah, we know. Like they know these children was being trafficked and sent somewhere. They knew it. And they still allowed it to happen. Like, how can you, like, you as a woman, this lady right here, I don't even want to talk bad about her, but lady, y'all knew this was going on, and you ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't got no morals or nothing. And see, and that's where we at in the world today. That's why everything's so fucked up. We got people that just be fucking it up, man. People ain't holding their weight down. Somebody's supposed to say something like, man, we sending all these kids over to this place, the strip club. Like, this ain't right. What's going on? And they continue to do it. Shit crazy, y'all.
Children being sent there, even after it was identified that we had 100 children there, 200 children there, 300 children there.
Yes, Senator, I think that before I left the site that number may have been up to 500 plus.
So no real evaluation from there other than just keep sending them because that gets them out of here.
Yeah, no, the PowerPoint that I put together to demonstrate what was happening, they said was speculative. And I think they told Tara that she had cultural bias, something like that, but they did not take it seriously.
Am I tripping, or is...
Okay, well, she tried to bring it to their attention, so I ain't gonna put it all on her. But all the other executive branch and all those other members and everything, they knew, and didn't nobody say nothing. So shit crazy, man. Our government all fucked up.
This considered like a Mandela effect. So I went to school in the 90s, 87 baby, and I was taught that Christopher Columbus was the one who discovered the United States, what we call present day United States, and that he was the one who saw the Native Americans and then called them Indians or whatever, because he actually thought that he made it to India, and so he called them Indians. Now, I was talking to ChatGPT because that's my homie, and I asked it about it, and he was saying like, yeah, no, Christopher Columbus actually never set foot on what we call present-day United States. He actually made it to the Caribbeans, and he thought that they looked like East Indian, or like he wasn't. So he actually was trying to colonize, steal spices and all that stuff from India. That was his destination that he wanted to go. He landed there.
And I know exactly how she feels. She done went down this Christopher Columbus loophole, this rabbit hole right here. I already know how she feeling right now. Yeah, right, Cinder. We all been lied to. Baby girl, we all been lied to. I'm glad you woke up and you see it now.
And the Caribbeans thought that these people were, from India, so he called them Indians. This man never came to the United States of America, what we call the United States of America. He never set foot up in this piece. So why do we have had a Columbus Day if this fool never came here? And it was a holiday celebrated in the United States. I am just like, so that's what they taught us in school. That's what they taught me in school. And then you have some accounts that Christopher Columbus came here and there was a description of the people who he saw once he got here, and they was looking like me. But when you search online for that type of information, you can't find it anymore. You just see the stuff that he was supposed to go to India, landed in the Caribbeans, reclassified those people as Indians, and he never came to the United States. And then the Mayflower, that came here like almost 150 years later. Yeah, so
baby girl, Christopher, they tell us all type of different stories about that shit. Like all type of different stories. I done heard so many Christopher Columbus stories when I was in school. I remember they made us remember a song. I remember having to remember a song like a little rhyme back in the day. Like, was it 1482 or 1842? Christopher, I don't know what year it was. Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Like, man, they lied to us like a motherfucker, man. What happened is he came, he bumped in, he came over here, he seen it was Indians, niggas, he seen all type of people over here. We already was over here. And he got to tripping. Then you already know what they did. They bamboozled everybody, tricked them, and shit, took over, stole everything. Like, yeah. Shit crazy out here. I just woke up about 2-3 years ago too, Jessica. For real. So I feel you.
Damn, this is the original McDonald's. Let's see if they got this sign up.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
They do not have that sign up no more. To show y'all. You know when you walk into McDonald's, there's a warning? Sign up no more. Let's see if they got it on any of the doors. Damn, I thought they didn't have it, but they put it up higher. See it's in the corner? Boom. Chemicals known to the state of known to cause cancer, birth defects, or other reproductive harm may be present in food beverages sold or served here.
You know it's some
Bam.
real shit when they got this
For
up.
example, one such chemical is acrylamide. Cooked potatoes that have been browned, such as French fries, hash browns, and baked potatoes contain acrylamide. But in all these different states, California the only one that has to post that the food they serving you is bad.
Wow.
But in other states, they ain't gotta post that. I've been there.
That's crazy.
And these are the facts.
Think about that, y'all. Think how crazy that is. In New York, they got to post the warning signs in the restaurant. They be hiding them too. You probably got to go looking. But McDonald's posting a warning sign talking about the food can be cancerous. Chemicals in the food can be cancerous and all this type of stuff and everything. And like right in front of our face. And then other states ain't got to post it. That's how you know our whole system is all fucked up. Like y'all basically poisoning us. Like y'all giving us shit that y'all know bad for us, cancers, all this type of shit and everything. And then in some places y'all make it a law to where they ain't even gotta tell people they fucking them up. Like, man, what is going on? This shit crazy.
Next time you walk into a McDonald's, look for this warning posted. WTF. We need to be careful what we eat. I wonder if this warning exists in other restaurants. Post pictures and where you find it in the comments.
Check this shit out. I'm just walking around, and I'm bored and shit, waiting on something to happen in about an hour. So I'm at the grocery store picking up some stuff. I'm just walking around reading labels and shit. So I'm looking at these pies they have in the deli here, right? And they look great. They're all shiny and shit. It's a little burnt, but I mean, I'm sure it's fine. But just reading the labels on these things. This is an apple pie. Okay, apple, flour, cinnamon, sugar, maybe some brown sugar. Little egg, maybe some yeast. That's about all you fucking need to make an apple pie. Look at all this shit.
Hey, I'm guilty of it, just like him. I pick it up and I look. I'm like, man, hey, I see something like that, and I look. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Look at all those ingredients. It don't take all that to make an apple pie, y'all. It do not take all that. Like, what is some of that shit? I can't even read some of that shit. Let's keep it going.
Look at all these ingredients. And the kicker, the funny thing, and when I flipped it over, it said this: contains bioengineered food ingredients. The fuck is that? Bioengineered food ingredients. I don't want to eat nothing that's bioengineered, motherfucker. Shit's crazy. Killing us, bro.
Okay, let me tell you what's going on with this. I bought this bread last year, right? And I'm so used to, I'm old school, by the way. I was born in the 70s. So I'm used to when I get bread, when my grandma would get bread, it would be expired. And sometimes before it was expired, you would see some mold on it or something like that. You know what I mean? But definitely by the expiration date, you would see a little mold on it somewhere. Right. So the expiration date came, the expiration date left, and I said, well, goodness, this bread is still kind of soft. So maybe they got the expiration date wrong, but I'm just going to leave it here just to see what happens. Well, I left it there. April, May, okay. Then June came around. I'm like, okay, I don't see no mold. So let me see how long I can keep this bread before I see mold. All right, put it on the shelf. Looked every single month. I would take it down off the top of the shelf and say, let me see if it's molded. No, it hasn't molded. Guys, we are coming up on a year. Okay?
Wow.
May 15th, 2024 is when this bread expired.
And I just told Girly, I'm like, we can't buy. You gotta, we gotta either make our own bread or we gotta buy the right bread because some of these breads is just like this. I understand exactly. I've been said it though. I'm like, man, something ain't right about this bread because same thing happened to me. Like I looked down there and we got some bread down. Oh, not right now, but we had some. And I looked, expiration date. Ben came like 2-3 weeks. We passed it, but the bread still was soft and just looked all right, perfect. I'm like, man, what the fuck? That's when I knew. I'm like, oh yeah, it ain't right.
There is no mold on this bread. I kept it just like this so I could see, if anything would happen. But there is no mold on this bread. Guys, what are we eating? What are we putting in our bodies? No, seriously.
The next time you're in the store shopping for a loaf of bread, pay attention to the bread tabs. Each color of the bread tab, you'll notice that you'll see different colors. Each color indicates the day the bread was baked. So you want to pay attention to the colors. For instance, Monday is blue, Tuesday is green, Thursday is red, Friday is white, and Saturday is yellow.
It don't matter what color the motherfucking tab is. The bread ain't right. I don't give a fuck if they said it came out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let that motherfucker sit in there for 2-3 months. It still ain't gonna be no mold on it. What day they made it.
So you're going to use the code to pick the freshest bread. That way, and not all stores use this exact color code, but most of them use a color code. But for the most part, they all use the same colors. So when you're in the store, if you're depending on the day of the week, you can choose the freshest bread by the color of the tab. Stores do this so they can know when they are rotating breads, or vendors, they'll know, what's the freshest bread by the color of the tab. But if you didn't know, now you know. So whenever you're in the store buying any type of bread item, pay attention because you're going to see different color tabs. Each of these tabs determines when the bread was baked. So for you, the consumer, it allows you to choose the freshest bread to feed you and your family.
Hey, I was just gonna say that. Salute the Bang Boogie. Salute the Bang Boogie in the chat, y'all. He said he took the words out of my mouth. Like, no, not Bang Boogie. I'm sorry. Salute the Bang Boogie too, though. Salute, fam. I'm talking about Shoes. Shoes said, but they could also change the tags. And that's what these grocery stores are good for. They'll change them tags just to sell that bread. They do it with the fruit. You see how they be putting that old fruit in them in those special containers, and they sell them for like $5, little fruit mixes and everything. They'll pick out the molded ones and put just the good ones in there and everything, man. Hey, it's a cold world out here, y'all. Tricky world. Be careful. Know what you put in your body. Try to grow your own food. And shit, try to do it now because in the future, that shit, I can see it. It ain't gonna be even legal to grow your own food eventually. Watch.
On with Sprite. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go.
My husband went to Walmart and got a case of Sprite.
Okay.
Every Sprite is pouring out. No.
What? That's impossible. Come on.
Every single one of them.
No way. Come on.
Is pouring out.
Get this. Shut up. What is going on here, guys?
Make it make sense.
So this is what happens when nobody's buying Coca-Cola? You're gonna put it in Sprite cans? Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and that's not true because I just went to Walmart and I bought a 24-pack of Sprite, and when I pulled it out, it was actually Sprite. Shut up! You better stop doing the special effects. You better stop making things look like it's something when it's not. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game out here, guys, and you know what's going on. Check your Sprite. I check mine. Everything's clear. You never know what you're gonna get. Just pour it. Just don't you say it. Stop playing with me, son. It's gotta came out here, guys. And guess what? You better buy Coca-Cola, because if not, they're gonna just put it in other things. Now I'm just playing around, guys. That's fake. But I tell you one thing. If I ever go to Walmart and I buy a 24-pack of Sprite, and when I open it up, it's Coca-Cola, just gonna pour it out. That's all.
Michael Jackson, one of his royalties, gone. DMX, one of his royalties, he's gone. Prince, one of his royalties, he gone. And now Angie Stone.
Hey, rest in peace to Angie Stone. Condolences to her family loss. She just lost her life like not too long ago, a few days ago. She was going to do a performance at CIAA at one of the basketball games halftime to sing, and she had a tragic accident. But the ironic thing about it is she was just online like a day or two before she was going to this performance and talking about her label, her major label, like not paying her and how much money they owe her and everything. And that's crazy because like this lady right here that we reacting to, you know what I'm saying? The same thing that Angie Stone did and ended up unfortunately losing her life. Same thing Prince did. Same thing DMX did. Same thing Michael Jackson did. As soon as they get to talking, like, man, hold on, y'all beating us. Y'all taking too much money or whatever. Next thing you know, motherfucker just coincidentally just pass away. Crazy.
One of her royalties. And now she gone. What in the gone is going on?
I find it very suspicious that Angie Stone just uploaded a video right before she passed that's basically called out Universal Music Group for not paying her royalties, y'all. She said she should have retired 20 years ago, but because UMG decided not to pay her royalties that they owe her, that she has to work an extra 20 years, and that is the reason she was on the road today. She was on the way to a work gig. Y'all, this is sad. I'm going to play the video, and y'all let me know what you think.
Doing now is whatever is necessary to make sure they pay me for the legacy.
They weren't paying her royalties for the past 10 years, 20 years.
Grandchildren, they're going to have to give me my money. I mean, when you sit back and think Bruno Mars, Dr. Dre, when you think about all these people that have sampled music, if they're filthy rich on it, what's our problem? Or my problem? I have to give up my coins. And so what I'm doing now is whatever is necessary to make sure.
She had posted this right before, y'all. Literally a couple days ago.
Grandchildren, they're going to have to give me my money.
And they better give her money.
I mean, when you sit back and think Bruno Mars,
or her children.
Dre, when you think about all these people that have sampled music, if they're filthy rich on it, what's our problem?
Diddy was just accused of taking out Tupac and Biggie from his co-founder of Bad Boy Records. This is...
Hey, y'all, I don't know if y'all seen this, but Diddy fried. Did y'all see Diddy homie came out that was running Bad Boy Records with him? You know what I'm saying? Saying that, man, he was saying a whole bunch of stuff about Diddy and Biggie, like they really weren't cool like that. And then he saying stuff about Pac and said allegedly like Diddy had his hand in both of them and both of them demise. So and he going, you know, shit, he with the feds. He helping the feds out. He against Diddy. So that shit crazy.
Part 2 of the new bombshell lawsuit that Diddy was just hit with by his co-founder of Bad Boy Records, Kirk Burroughs. So let's jump right back into it. He talks about Diddy's role in the connection to Tupac's unaliving. Kirk Burroughs alleged that Diddy was very jealous of Tupac Shakur due to Tupac's rapid rise in the music industry. He said that Diddy used his influence to orchestrate a smear campaign against Tupac, fueling the East Coast and West Coast war. He witnessed multiple instances where Diddy expressed paranoia paranoia and frustration over Tupac's success, indicating a deep-seated need to diminish his rival influence. Diddy made statements to insiders suggesting that Tupac's presence in the industry threatened his own legacy, leading him to take increasingly aggressive measures to overshadow and eliminate his competition. Kirk Burrows alleges that weeks prior to Tupac's unaliving, Diddy rented several vehicles and instructed several men from Harlem to drive those vehicles from New York City to Vegas. Kirk Burrows said that he questioned the logic of this decision, and he said that it would have been more cost-effective to have the individuals fly. He rented the vehicles, paid each individual $150 per day, and he was also directed to pay for the driver's hotel stay.
$150 a day? And you want me to drive from New York to Vegas? Yeah, you kick rocks, fam.
He then alleged that Diddy told him to request reimbursement for the rental cars, hotels, and the money from their parent company at the time, Artista Records. And he said that he believes that Diddy was reimbursed between $30,000 and $50,000. He then talks about Diddy's exploitation and control and betrayal of Biggie Smalls. He said that Biggie had grown increasingly frustrated with his financial situation under Bad Boy Entertainment. Despite selling millions of records, he was not receiving his fair share of the profits. In the months leading up to his unaliving, Biggie renegotiated the contract with Diddy and secured a majority share of his royalties. He also limited his commitment to Bad Boy Entertainment, having started his own label and signed his own artist. Kirk Burrows said that Biggie's decision to take control of his career and his earnings angered Diddy, who saw it both as a rejection and a direct challenge of his authority. And he said that Diddy initiated a campaign of retaliation. Diddy began to alienate Biggie from key industry connections and use financial.
Diddy act just like a bitch, y'all. Diddy a little spiteful motherfucker. I can see that too. Like, oh man, you trying to get away from me? You trying to start your own label? Okay, I'm gonna blackball you. You're not gonna be able to get no funding, no deals, nothing. I tell everybody, like, I can see him doing that, man. Little just spiteful hoe ass. This man.
Leverage to maintain control over his earnings. On the night that Biggie passed away, Biggie was en route to an airport, and Diddy called Kirk Burrows and demanded that Biggie cancel his flight, ordering him to stay for an unscheduled club party for that evening instead. Kirk Burrows and Biggie pushed back, but Diddy was determined to have Biggie make an appearance at the vibe party that he had absolutely nothing to do with. This decision was highly unconventional and reckless, as they had no proper security in place. According to Gene Deal, Diddy's security at the time, he warned Diddy that he was informed that it was not safe for any of them to leave the compound that they rented for the weekend. Diddy ignored the warning and insisted that they all went anyway. Diddy was the only person in the entourage with security detail. Right after Biggie's unaliving, Diddy was thinking only of himself. He did not even have the decency to wait for Miss Wallace to arrive, as she had a flight en route at 8 a.m. from John F. Kennedy Airport to New York City to see her son. Diddy then contacted his longtime fixer, Clarence Avant, a powerful industry executive with deep connections, including with law enforcement. Avant used his influence with the LAPD police captain to facilitate Diddy's discreet escape from Los Angeles. Diddy allegedly was transported to a private airport via trunk of a police cruiser, allowing him to leave the city undetected, as local gang.
Man, they hid Diddy in the trunk like he was like motherfucking. Man, what they mean they hit him in the trunk to discreetly get him out of there? And what?
Members were searching downtown Los Angeles for him. The week after Biggie's unaliving, Diddy launched a public campaign saying that he was going to give Biggie a funeral fit for a king. However, behind the scenes, Diddy and his lawyer, Kenneth Mercedes, forced Kirk Burrows to turn over Biggie's last contract, which had been negotiated to give Biggie greater financial independence.
See, right there. That's that bullshit right there. You see? That right there let you know a crooked motherfucker. Like, in the public eye, we thought you had love for Biggie and everything. But you see, as soon as he passed, he went to dog like, man, give me that contract. Basically fucking up Biggie's whole financial thing for his family. That's why his mama Biggie mama was so mad at Diddy because she know, like, motherfucker, you beating us right in front of our face. You know, you're taking everything, and that's why his ass sitting where he's sitting at right now. I don't think he getting out. A lot of people been talking about he might beat it and all this, but it's too much. It's too much.
Diddy then instructed Kirk Burroughs to alter the agreement, awarding himself 100% interest in Biggie's works. Kirk Burroughs said that he refused to comply, but he was forced to hand over the original documents to Masalis. When the contract was returned, the only parts that remained unchanged were the cover page and the signature page, but the body of the agreement had been entirely rewritten. And Kirk
Wow.
Burroughs said if that wasn't bad enough, Diddy charged Biggie's artist expense account for the full cost of his funeral, even though he gave public statements saying that he was being generous and he was going to give him a funeral fit for a king.
Man, how slime ballish? How much of a slime ball can you be? Like, how crooked? Like, how dirty? How, like, how? Did y'all hear what she just said? First of all, he said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna give Biggie a funeral fit for a king." Like, you know what I'm saying? He got all this, like, and that's supposed to be your man's. And you got all this money and everything, but you didn't even want to pay for the funeral. You charged Biggie's artist expense account so the money can come back to you from the label. So you really ain't paying nothing. Man, this motherfucker Diddy, Diddy ass, man. Somebody needs the motherfucker. I hope Diddy having a hard time up in there right now.
Kirk Burroughs said that Diddy's exploitation of Biggie did not end there. 3 months after his funeral, Diddy released an album titled Puff Daddy and the Family No Way Out. And he said that he had to rely on the gifts of the survived bad boy artists to complete the album. With Biggie and Tupac out of the way, Diddy seized the opportunity to crown himself the king of hip-hop. He said a couple weeks later, in less than 4 months after Biggie's funeral, Diddy declared him the new king of hip-hop in a Rolling Stone magazine. This whole lawsuit is honestly absolutely insane, but the fact that we get to hear all of this in real time from somebody that worked very close with Diddy and somebody that was there when Tupac and Biggie were both unalived, and they are drawing the connections to Diddy once again, it's honestly amazing to see. And even him coming out with his own allegations on everything that he had to go through while working with Diddy is insane. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
Crazy. Now that's crazy, y'all. What is that, y'all? What do y'all think that is? Cause I've been seeing videos and that shit been in the sky. And what happened with the orbs and the drones? Ain't too many people talking about the orbs and the drones and nothing no more. What's going on? They sweeping that under the rug. It's time for us to forget about it now. Like, that is crazy. Nah, that look like the motherfucking what's they was talking about, man? What's the little dragon that was asleep or froze or something underwater that everybody was talking about? Remember that was a big trend for a couple months. Like, yeah, that just big dragon was waking up and causing all these earthquakes and everything. Man, come on, Thal, get your damn brain together. Oh, Leviathan. Remember they was talking about that look like a damn Leviathan right there. might just be some shit in the ocean that in the water we don't know nothing about. That's under there, big as hell. Crazy, look like a dinosaur fish. That's crazy. It disappeared.
I don't know about y'all, but I ain't never seen no cloud in a straight line like that.
That look crazy.
Man, what is the government doing to us?
Dude, did y'all see these new moon landing photos? Holy moly, dude. Look at these graphics, man.
Hey, y'all. They just released some new shit. Y'all seen they released some new shit. They said that they sent something and they said it actually hit the moon and touched down on the moon now. Like recently, y'all. Like recently. And they showing the pictures and everything. And these supposed to be recent pictures, but it's still not doing a good job, man. I was laughing when I seen this shit. I'm like, man.
Man, this is absolutely incredible. I mean, it don't get no better than this, man. Just look at the power of the camera they had. I mean, just look closely. Don't forget, man, I mean, the camera they had way back then, dude, that was what, like 60, 70 years ago? Even then, man, the graphics were insane, dude. Look at this insane moon. I just love these little chairs, man. You know how comfy that probably was riding on the moon? Then you see articles like this right here. Why do some people believe the moon landings were a hoax? Well, I don't know. Take a look at this right here. This was the 60s and the 70s. It said, look at this picture right here. Is this supposed to be a real picture, man? Some people think we didn't really land on the moon. I mean, look, why would we think that, NASA? The sheer quality of these photos, dude, should make anyone be like, no, there's no way we didn't go. We had to have went. Look how powerful the coding is, man. I'm just saying, dude. What do y'all think?
Let me tell y'all a true story. Be simple and watch this video to the end. 2 moons in the sky. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's stop.
Look at this!
What?
I mean, how is this even possible?
How?
I've never seen anything like this before.
I'm done. Come on.
I can't believe this.
Me either. Shh. Shut up.
There are 2 moons up in the sky.
Man, that's crazy. If this is real, like that let you know, man, they doing some trickery up there for sure. Cause I don't even know what to say about this. This look crazy. For real. I swear. Man, Shoes, you so funny. Shoes said them pics came back quicker than tax return. Then they know they just said they just touched down up there and the pictures all out and everything. Like, come on, man.
How?
And this just can't be real.
It's not a game. I can't take this anymore. Come on.
Like the universe is putting on a special show just for us tonight.
For real. Shh. Shut up. What is going on out here? Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes only. There's no way there could be 2 moons in the sky. Because every night when I look outside, there's only one. Shh. Shut up. It's not a game out here, guys. You see what's going on out there? 2 moons in the sky? Oh, my God. What's next? Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game out here, guys. And I'm getting tired of this, to be honest with you. This just confirms that up there is not. Shh. Don't you say it. You know what I was going to say. But I'm not going to say it because you want me to say it. And guess what? I ain't going to say it. But you already know what I'm going to say. Man, you know what I'm saying. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game out here, guys. And you know what's going on. First, it was multiple suns. And then it was the moon. 2 moons, 3 moons, 4 moons. I mean, I don't know which one is real and which one is shh. Don't you say it. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game out here, guys. And you know what's going on. But I tell you one thing. If I ever go outside at night and I see 2 moons, just going to go home and just cut my lights off.
Mad dog, so funny. Hey, but look, I gave up looking in the sky. I was looking in the sky damn near every night, like messing with myself because I'm looking. I'm like, man, the sky is amazing. There's a lot going on up there. I don't like. I don't know if it's real or not. I don't know if the sky is real or not. Like, I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes the moon be acting weird. Like they said, I guess the moon's supposed to set. It rise on the east and set on the west, or the other way around. But when I be looking out there, it be in the whole opposite direction. Like, I'm like, man, it's supposed to be over there. But I don't know. I don't know. And the sun still be out. The sun be out. The sun will be out and the moon will still be out at the same time. So there's a lot of crazy shit going on, y'all. Like politics. We got that going on. We got these countries down there getting mad at us. We got shit going on with the. It's just a lot, y'all. Fires. They trying to get these smart cities popping. They trying to get these chips out here to us. They trying to change everything up. Make this a motherfucking robot nation. So it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. But salute to everybody. It's good seeing everybody, man. My content management moderators, man. I missed all y'all. Definitely salute to my moderators. I missed y'all, man. Appreciate y'all staying down though and holding on for me. I know I've been gone for a second. I was busy, y'all. Putting in work. Life been lifing. You know what I'm saying? But still want to do this content and everything. But at the same time, life do be life. You feel me? But stay on wave. Y'all take it day by day. Keep showing love. Keep vibrating those high frequencies. In the end, we still will win. You dig? It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. I appreciate all y'all. Peace and love, health and wealth to y'all. I'll see y'all soon. I'll be back real soon. Peace.
Fam over.